Okay guys, so I'm here previewing the Chicago Bears season. Now last year the Chicago Bears finished 8-8, good in the NFC North, mainly due to injuries. They had injuries to Matt Forte, Jay Cutler, who missed the last 6 games of the season. They also had injuries to a whole bunch of other people. But last year, if it wasn't because of the injury, I believe they would overpass the Lions, but hindsight is 2020. So now let's look at the rankings for last year. The Chicago Bears were ranked 24th on offense. They averaged 125 yards rushing, which was 9th in the league, and 188 yards passing, which was 26th in the league. On defense, it was a tale of a good rushing defense and a bad passing defense. Mainly because the secondary is subpar and they didn't add anybody that this year to help them. And so I expect the same thing from the secondary, and on rushing defense I expect the same. I'll explain why later, but now let's look at the offense. Now, of course, Jay Cutler in his 10 games, while he was injured, had a 58 completion percentage. He threw for 2,319 yards, 13 touchdowns to 7 interceptions, but the touchdown to interception ratio can really deceive you because his main wide receiver, even though it was listed as Devin Hester, it was actually Matt Forte, who had 52 receptions for 490 yards and 1 touchdown. When you look at that, you realize that Jay Cutler had no weapons to work with last year, but this year he was reunited with his old partner in crime who was in Denver with him, Brandon Marshall. Now, if you look at Brandon Marshall's numbers last year, with Matt Moore primarily going to him, he had 81 receptions for 1,214 yards and 6 touchdowns. Now, I expect more from him. Can him and Jay Cutler know each other? I expect Megatron kind of numbers to the point where I see him having 85 catches for 1,400 yards, 85 to 90 catches, and that'll help Gavin Hector got wide open, in my opinion, because Gavin Hector really struggled. The Bears this year say that he's still gonna be a wide receiver, but he's gonna be more a special teamer. Even with saying that, I expect Gavin Hector to have 45 catches for like 700 yards to help get Cutler and Brandon Marshall a bit. Now, another key component that's gonna help him also is Matt 4K and Michael Bush. I wanna stress that and Michael Bush because this means Matt 4K won't have to carry the load as much. Even though I expect him to have over 230 carries, under Mike's case, he won't have to catch the ball as much and run after the catch and depend on his cutting ability to open holes for him. He can depend on that offensive line and also on Jay Cutler and Brandon Marshall to open things up for him. Last year, in 12 games, Matt 4K had over 203 carries for 997 yards with 3 touchdowns. Now, I expect him to have over 230 carries for about 1,200 yards, which will solidify the running game and help Jay Cutler make the passing game more efficient, because they're probably gonna be 8 men in the box trying to stop Matt 4K, which means one-on-one coverage downfield. Now, my 4K's partner in crime, Michael Bush. Now, Michael Bush had 256 carries for 977 yards and 7 touchdowns. Now that was mainly due to the fact that Gavin McBride was injured. I expect him to have around 150 to 170 carries for 700 yards. Help Matt 4K stay healthy in the process and be there in the long run, since we all know the running back position is the most grueling position in the NFL. I expect good things from this offense. I expect them to be in the top 15 next year and really help that Bears defense out. Now, I expect exactly the same from the Bears defense as I did last year, since they didn't really change it. The only concern I have is Brian Urlacher in that knee. Now, they say he's probable, but he's gonna miss a few games, and people like Lance Briggs and Julius Peppers are gonna pick up the role. Because if you look at Brian Urlacher's numbers, he had 102 tackles in a full season, 3 interceptions, and 2 fumbles. Now, I expect him to miss about 4 or 5 games and have about 70 tackles, about 2 interceptions and 1 fumble. So, that means people like Julius Peppers and Lance Briggs are gonna have to pick up the role. Now, Julius Peppers had 10.5 sacks last year and 2 fumbles. I expect around 12 sacks and about the same amount of fumbles he's gonna have to pick it up since Brian Urlacher is injured, and I really think he could do that. Now, last but not least, Lance Briggs. Lance Briggs, he had 105 tackles and 1 interception. I expect about 120. Since he's gonna have to pick up the load and have more sacks, in my opinion, because he's the only help Julius Peppers has. So I think he's gonna be like Terrell Suggs last year for the Ravens. That's just my personal opinion. Now, looking at the schedule, I have the Bears going 11-5. I have them losing at Green Bay, at Dallas versus Houston, at San Fran, and at Detroit the last game of the year. I have them going 11-5. Second in the NFC North, and I think Jay Cutler is gonna have a Matthew Stafford kind of season. I think he's gonna go for over 30 touchdowns and less than 15 interceptions for about 5,000 yards. Now that he has a primary target. So that's it for today, guys. Peace.